Okay, sorry, my mom was just calling me. But yeah, like I said, if you don't give me a formal answer, I will bug you and bug you and bug you until you give me my answer. I do not tolerate because answers or non-formal answers. It's just not allowed, okay? Not allowed. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yay. No gravity. Yeah, there's definitely still gravity. I don't know what you're talking about, but there's definitely still gravity. Otherwise I'd be jumping. Nice boys like me. I don't really understand parents. Because whenever you ask to do something like that your older cousin, older sibling gets to do, and then you ask if you can do it too, or something that your parents do, and you're like, well, can I do it too? They're like, no, and like, but you get to do it. That's not very fair. Like, well, I am a grown woman, and you are a child. Excuse me, I am not a child. I am a woman, and you will treat me like I'm a true woman. And I just fell. And okay, 1 second. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys all know about this movie, but Encanto, yeah, the movie that everybody's talking about. I don't think YouTube has ever gotten so many videos about a Disney movie since Frozen came out, okay? Frozen was like the bomb hit, and now it's all Encanto. Don't get me wrong, I like the movie. I love the movie. But like, even the kids in my class, they just like all day, anytime that we got free time, we don't talk about Bruno, no. It's literally my friend every single day, all the time. I like Encanto, but chill. Jeez. Whoopsies. That was a really loud scream, don't mind me. Shield please. It's not called shield. Um, but like, gotcha videos are all about Encanto, most of them. Do you remember when in gotcha everything used to be like, first it was, Aftons and FNAF stuff, and then it got to, My Hero Academia, and everybody was all about that show. Like, where did that go? Oh my gosh. I used to love both of those, but then they started getting stupid, and I'm rage quitting because of and like I um yeah. What else do you want to talk about? I'm out of ideas. um like, I don't know when you guys discovered Gacha Life. When I was at my old house, when I was like 7, I think I saw one video on it and it looked really dumb, so I didn't watch it. If only I knew what I'd be doing now. We like, and it was like a really weird video. It was like something about a spoiled brat, I'm pretty sure. Like 2018 when spoiled brats were here. Like that times. Or actually I think it was like 2016. Sorry. I thought I heard somebody banging on my door, but nobody answered when I asked who was banging on my door. We are going to cut up here and jump. Okay, we're rage quitting again. But anyways, and then I started seeing more videos of it in like 2019 and stuff. And then 2020, which was last year, no, the year before last year, I decided to actually watch one of the videos because the videos looked good, better than they did in 2016. And yeah. What? And like I got really into it, and then I downloaded it, and I'll tell you, some of the things that I made was very cringy because that was my first time ever editing anything. So like all the screenshots were so slow and it was so terrible. It was just so bad. Oh my gosh. And let's get into the way that I learned about Roblox too, because why not? Okay, so one day I walk in on my brother, and he's playing a game, and I'm like, ooh, what game is that? He's like, oh, it's Roblox, and I was like, ooh, what's Roblox? And he was like, oh, it's a game where it's a whole bunch of games in one. That's not fair. And like, I was like, ooh, I want Roblox. And then my cousin walks in and she's like, oh yeah, I know Roblox. We should set you up an account. And I was like, but is it free? Because I cannot download something that's not free. This was back in like 2015. And I was like, and she was like, yeah, of course it's free. I was like, okay, well, how do I get an account? And she installed it on my little tablet, and she made me a name out, and she wanted my name to be Sweetie Pie, like, and a whole bunch of random numbers, and I was like, why can't it be something easier, like Puppy Girl or something? And she was like, no, but it has to have numbers. And I was like, okay, well then, Puppy Girl 1255. She was like, no, it won't allow it. It's like, well, just try. And then she tried, and she was like, see, it won't allow it. And I was like, well, then do it with another number. And she was like, no, it won't allow it. It's not going to allow it. I was like, okay, jeez. And, yeah, she was like so mad that I wanted my name to be something else. So, yeah, my name was Sweetie Pie for a while. And yeah, and then I got a new account on my tablet that I got after that, and I changed it to Sweetie Pie, but with different numbers. And yeah, But like, I downloaded it, and the game that we used to play back then a lot was Meep City. Okay, me and my cousin, we used to play Meep City a lot. And then we got into Bloxburg, and then we got back into Meep City, and then we got back into Bloxburg, and then we tried out a rip-off game of Tower of Hell, and it, as you can imagine, it freaking sucked. And we saw that there was like a real Tower of Hell game, so we searched it up, and this was the first one that popped up, which meant that it had to have been good. And we clicked on it, and we rage quit like 5,000 times, and we learned that we could go to pro towers and stuff. And yeah, don't mind the music in the background. And yeah, we got into Tower of Hell for a while. And then my cousin moved, and last time I talked to her was last summer. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see her this summer. I probably will. But I have changed a lot since then. I will not tolerate her being mean to me, because she wasn't mean to me, but like she thought that she could get away with like anything because I was so vulnerable back then. She'd be like, "Oh, can you go ask our grandma this?" And I was like, "But why don't you go and ask her?" And she was like, well, because of blah blah blah. And I was like, "Well, no, I'm not gonna go and ask her for you. Go and ask her yourself." She was like, "Okay, well, I guess you don't want to do that then. I had really a good idea that we could have done with it." And I go and ask my grandma, and she literally got me to do everything for her, and it was really annoying. The only way that I can talk to her now is because of my grandma, actually. And yeah, I won't tolerate that anymore. If I see her again this year, sorry, I thought that somebody was knocking on my door again. I just won't tolerate it. Like, it's annoying now. Because, like I said before, I didn't know that it was like she was like using me or whatever. Because I was vulnerable and stupid back then. But I'm not vulnerable and stupid anymore. I literally I went into band, and I was about to do the flute with all of my friends were doing the flute and trumpet, and I was about to do the flute. And then I was like, no, I don't really want to do the flute. I'm going to do the clarinet because my cousin did the clarinet. And I did the clarinet for her, and last time I talked to her was last summer. Which, I mean, clarinet's really fun, but she's my inspiration. I used to look up to her. She's very bad at clarinet, though. Gotta be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why am I so bad at Tower of Hell? Oh my god. But yeah. Like, I won't tolerate anyone talking to me like I'm a freaking animal. Even if it's my parents. If my parents are talking to me disrespectfully, I'm gonna talk to them back disrespectfully. Like, I don't care who you are, you can't talk to me like that. I'm very surprised I got past that level in one try. But don't let anybody talk to you like you're nothing, because you're not. So don't let people act like you are. And it's like my parents are always like, oh, why don't you brush your hair? Why don't you want to look pretty and stuff? You're a girl, you're a lady, you're supposed to like want to be pretty and want to be clean and stuff. Like, definitely do want to be pretty and clean, but like, I don't really care, because most girls are pretty because they want other people to think that they're pretty. I don't care if you think that I'm pretty. I think that I'm pretty. So I go by what I think, not by what other people think. And I just don't really have the need to like want to dress up and look cute and stuff. I mean, I still enjoy it. Like, I like wearing dresses and stuff. I just like I Did you know that there's actually a trick to this level? See what that girl just did? Hehehe. So smart. Oh my gosh, wait, really? I'm sorry, I got an ad. I don't know if you could even hear it. Probably just sounded weird. So I was like, oh wow, really? I don't even know what I'm talking about. It literally gives you like no time on the block. Okay, but I think that's gonna be the end of the video, because the video is already 17 minutes long. Goodbye. I'm sorry I didn't say hi in the beginning of this video. Oopsies. Okay, but bye.